Fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, please join me in welcoming Rebecca Valdez, who will be giving her icebreaker.
Please don't look at the backdrop. It's not. So, good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests. Have you ever felt a strong urge, desire to do something spontaneous, to do something completely out of your comfort zone? It's a feeling of excitement mixed with nervousness. It makes your heart race. Sure, you may think it might be easier to just fantasize about it and think about it in the comfort of your own home. But another part of you thinks, what if I take that leap of faith? What if I feel the fear and do it anyways? You never know. It could change your life forever. In 2019, I got this strong urge, this desire from deep within to do something completely different. Not sure if it was an early midlife crisis or the fact that I worked 60 plus hours a week as a physician assistant for the past 3 years. But I needed a change. So one afternoon, I was walking with my partner down Key Biscayne Bay, and I asked him, if you could travel anywhere in the United States, where would you go? And to my surprise, we both said, the state of Oregon. We had never been there before. We had never even talked about it. Maybe it was just the great outdoors calling. They have over 1,000 waterfalls, luscious forests, snow-capped volcanoes, unlimited hiking, biking, kayaking, the Oregon coast, sand dunes, luscious wildflowers. Pretty much anything outdoors, they have it. So at that point, we went on Indeed.com, got Zoom interviews, and landed the job. We packed up the car, got our 2 Shih Tzus, and we're on a one-way trip to the state of Oregon. The journey itself was adventurous. Halfway through in Colorado, we had a rare snowstorm in the middle of summer while we were camping in a tent. In the middle of the night, when the dogs were getting burned by the heater, we decided to call it off and stay at a hotel. So we kept on going, and as we were approaching the state, there was numerous fires in the state of California and Oregon, and people were evacuating the state. So at that point, we held our start date and stayed an extra week in Utah, which was great. The time finally came. We arrived. However, it wasn't as peaceful and calm as we had imagined. The second day we were there, our neighbor was murdered. And we had seen the killer the day before. It was very dramatic. I didn't know about the mental health crisis of the city. There was numerous homeless, houseless individuals with a drug addict with tendencies. In the middle of the night, you would hear screams and echoing in the streets, screaming from the top of their lungs, screaming who knows what and high. You would hear people scrummaging through garbage cans looking for plastics so they could resell it to feed their addiction. Where I stayed, there was numerous domestic violence that you could hear through the walls, and I never called 911 more in my life just to be brushed off. And to top it off, my partner was fired from their job within the first week of arriving. At this point, they looked at me and said, maybe this is a mistake. Maybe we should reevaluate, and these are signs. We should go back to our comfort zone where we belong. I looked at them in their eyes, and I said, no. These are growing pains. We just got here. Let's figure out the safer part of town, find you another job. And that's exactly what we did. 2 years later, we love the state of Oregon. We bought a home, but then another strong urge, desire kicked in. And this time, it was to have a baby. When baby Zach came into the world, it was the most beautiful, yet challenging time of my life. The high highs, low lows, those hormonal changes, the lack of familial support and friends really took a toll. You hear about it, but you never really know until you go through it. And it's a thing. 3 months later, another strong urge and desire kicked in. And this time, it was to return to South Florida. And I'm so happy that we did, because I wanted Zach to know his family and grow up with them. He got to meet 3 of his great-grandparents, 2 which had passed away within the 3 to 6 months since we returned. The light and sparkle in his great-grandparents' eyes and their emotional, uplifting energy that they had when they were around him was priceless, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So the next time you feel a strong urge or desire, even though it's scary or nerve-wracking, just like your first Toastmaster speech, take a listen. It could be your intuition guiding you to your next chapter in your life, showing which place to go. So feel the fear and do it anyways. You never know. It could change your life forever.
What an incredible speech. My Lord.